Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am so excited to share with you my trip to LA with Team Vedge Nutrition, and I got a chance to spend some time with all of the fit vegan athletes from the team. So I had to ask all of the athletes, how long have you been vegan?
9, almost 10 years.
I've been vegan almost 10 years now. I think it's like 9 and a bit.
I've been vegan for 6, almost 7 years now.
I've been vegan for 10 years as of this year.
12 years. I've been vegan for 15 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What first inspired that?
I cared about animals a lot, and once I started learning about the animal agricultural industry, I decided to start eating more like grass-fed and free-range stuff, and then that just kind of kept progressing into me wanting to do better and better, for the animals. And then eventually I just cut meat out of my diet entirely, and I just kept feeling better and managed to do it for a long time. So yeah.
So I'm here with Brian Turner, and fun fact, I don't think you know this.
What do I know?
You were one of the first people that I ever followed because you were doing the vegan bodybuilding thing on YouTube, and I wanted to figure out how the heck do I hit my protein on a vegan diet. And Brian was doing it and sharing full days of eating and all this badass stuff that he was doing, and I was like, George, you got to see this. So full circle moment. So I'm really excited to be here with Brian.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Thank you.
Yeah.
So cool. I went vegan because I had really, really severe acne,
Okay.
cystic acne all over my face. And when I took out dairy, I saw a pretty good improvement. And I said, dairy did that. What if I took out the other things too?
Yeah.
And so then I just went the full Monty. And then my face got even more clear. And then
Wow.
I was like, what else is there to this? And I looked into, different documentaries and info and got the ethical side and the ecological side and the health side. And so now it's for me, those are the reasons that keeping me vegan for life. But acne got me into it.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And did it ever scare you, especially you being in the bodybuilding community? I know that you did competing. Were you scared to go fully vegan? Did that ever cross your mind?
Probably the same as you.
Okay, yeah.
I'd worked so hard in so many years. I'm 16 years into bodybuilding and 9 years into vegan. And so I had gotten so much mass and it took so long. It's I'm so a hard gainer. And I was like, what if this all goes away and I have to restart?
Yeah.
So I was really terrified. But then very quickly you
Yeah.
realize, within a couple of weeks really, nothing has changed except that I'm not inflamed.
Yeah.
And I recover faster.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you were able to work out more and put on significant mass. I don't think I've seen you since 2018, 2019, and he looks even bigger, which is crazy. So that
Thank
just
you.
goes to show you you can build muscle on a plant-based diet, and yeah, no excuses.
Yeah, we're proving it. We're
Right?
walking the walk and talking the talk.
Right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, of course, dude.
When we go vegan, we can feel a little nervous because we meet more people who are not vegan than are. So I always recommend just really getting super grounded in your own beliefs and your values and doing that through education. So reading, studying, watching documentaries, really informing yourself so you can be more confident in your decision as to why and the impact that you have on the earth and on animals and on other beings. And when you have that knowledge behind you, you're going to feel a lot more confident in discussing it and feeling like you're not going to be peer pressured out of it or nobody's going to be able to bully you for your beliefs. So just educating yourself and taking time to just get really grounded and sure of your own beliefs.
So, of course, as vegan athletes, we always get asked, where do you get your protein?
Where do you get your protein?
Where do you get your protein? So I had to ask all of the athletes, what is your favorite vegan source of protein and how do you cook it?
I love tofu because it's just so versatile. You can make it into bacon, steaks, burgers, literally everything. My favorite way is making tofu steaks. I put it in cornstarch, soy sauce, nutritional yeast, and steak spice. So it literally tastes like a steak. You just air fry it till crispy. A little sauce on there. It's fire.
Do you have a recipe for that?
I do. It's on my blog.
Well, I think this is a little I don't know, cliche, but I love tofu.
Okay.
It's so versatile. You can do so much with it. I love to make like a tofu scramble. You can marinate it. You can use it for sandwiches. You can like blend it up and put it in sauces. Like it's such a versatile source of protein.
This is a tough question. So I really like tofu and tempeh, and I don't really cook it. I just eat it.
Savage. That is like level 10 vegan when you like eat it straight out of package, right?
Yeah. In the beginning, I didn't even like the taste, and then after 12 years, I actually start to enjoy the real taste. So I don't really put anything, any seasoning or anything. I just directly from the package.
Now, if you're trying to, inspire somebody to go vegan, how would you say that you would dress that tofu up?
The easier things that you can do, easy recipe you can do is scrambled tofu. Is definitely always delicious and easy to be made. Or just cut the tofu, seasoning as you like, as you were seasoning meat, for example. If you just transitioning to veganism and just drop it in like an air fryer or something. Easy and it tastes good.
I'm sure that everyone's gonna say this, but tofu,
Yeah.
it's just so versatile,
guys?
and yeah, you can make it so many different ways, and just the simplest ways are amazing, and then you can like really get creative with it as well. So yeah,
And what do you have to say to the haters about soy?
it's not gonna turn you into a woman. No, it's that, and it's I know there's a lot of misconceptions about it, about really badly affecting people's hormones and stuff like that, and it's not the case. I mean, if it is, I would be noticing those effects by now after eating it for so long.
I would say seitan is probably my favorite.
That's my favorite one too.
And if I can be completely transparent, I usually just take it straight out of the package and crumble it up and throw it in my protein bowls. But if I were to cook it, I'd probably cut it into thin slices and throw it in a pan, saute it.
What's your favorite brand?
Upton's Naturals.
Okay, that's a good one.
Ooh, there's so many, and they change because but like right now, I'd say red lentil pasta is my favorite.
Okay,
You know,
awesome.
like one plate, 88 grams of protein for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how is like your favorite way of preparing that?
Usually I just like lazy mode it, and do a little marinara. But
Okay.
sometimes if I'm feeling a little fancy pantsy, I'll do like a mushroom cream sauce with a cashew base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is seitan, and I want to know what your favorite vegan source of protein is. Let me know in the comment section down below. And since we're in the topic of food, I knew I had to ask Stephanie, who has the same passion as I do for creating high protein fit vegan recipes, about her top tips for vegan meal prep, especially now that she's a new mom.
I feel like meal prep is so key to staying on track because I have like no time now, and really the best thing is just committing to doing even an hour or two of meal prep every single week. If you can prep like 2 or 3 things even, like that will just put you so ahead for the week. And I love making like a stew so you can get in a bunch of veggies, making a protein so you can throw it in bowls or sandwiches. Really anything you can do, like an overnight oats for breakfast.
I would say that it's great for the inflammation aspect. When I was a meat eater, I suffered a lot with tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, any kind of tendonitis. I felt like I got that, especially elbows and shoulders, so I went vegan. And I also have cervical spine fusion, which was very, very sore when I was eating meat. It got so bad that I thought I'd have to give up one or the other, jiu-jitsu or weightlifting. And within 2 weeks of being vegan, all of my joint pain was gone, which is something that none of the joint support I was trying as a meat eater could pull off. So I think it's great for inflammation, which is great for recovery, which is great for being able to continually train consistently.
When you start fitness or turn vegan in general, I think like the most important thing is actually track what you eat to be sure that you get enough nutrients, and not only about macros but more also about micronutrients, and that will allow you to be healthy in the long term, because like the macros, they always say like will make you look better, but to feel better you need to take care of your micronutrients. So I think that is the most important thing. And when you move from like an omnivore diet to a vegan diet, you have to be a little bit more precise. And so you want to at least like in the beginning check what you eat to be sure that you get enough, and then it become easier.
The main thing that I see is people don't eat enough calories.
Yes.
So I know I guess that's not a nutrient. That's like the whole meal deal.
Yeah.
Right? Like
But it matters,
Yes, exactly. That's the biggest thing that I see where it makes people like not be able to succeed at a vegan diet right off the bat. They'll just not eat enough calories because, it's so much less dense than animal protein and eggs and cheese and that sort of thing. You have to eat more volume, and people often don't realize that.
Do you do anything specific when you're like picking out your foods or making your bowls?
Yeah, I just try and have it like balanced. Usually start thinking about where the calories are going to come from. So if that's sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, another grain, something like that. And then, probably need some protein. So tofu, tempeh beans, whatever, lentils. And then sometimes fake meat as well. But I try to stick to the whole foods as much as I can. And then I love having salad and I love making dressings and stuff like that. So definitely some sort of greens on the side.
I am so grateful for the opportunity to be working with Vedge, and it's just like a natural fit. I love to be working for an all vegan company. It's like a dream come true. So I'm really, really grateful for all the love and support that went into making this weekend possible. So I really appreciate the team, and I appreciate every single one of you that came to the Vedge Athletic Club and said hi, took a picture, gave me a hug, told me a little bit about your journey. It was truly, truly amazing and inspiring, and I'm just so grateful to be doing what I'm doing.